Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Yeah, I'm a little bit late today, a few minutes late, but we are here with our Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough. Still, once again, one more live stream to go. And, of course, welcome back. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. We're here at the top of Mount Lanakila once again because it is time to defend our title as Alolan League Champion. Now, I am running a little bit late here. Let me just make sure I have everything set up. I was going to get the layout prepared because I have a different team I'm going to be using today. Sadly, since I'm kind of behind in time right now, I just decided let's just go with what we have. I'm just going to make sure I have my chat set up here. Make sure I get my screen prepared properly. Bear with me, doing a little bit of live-ish editing, I guess. You can't even see what's going on, but rest assured, I think we're good to go. Alright, so we've pretty much accomplished everything there is to do in the Alola region that I can think of. We have just, what else is there to do other than the champion defense? I mean, there's also like some Ultra Warp riding we can do. I'll be doing some of that. Hello, Nicholas Devage. Hello, Gaming Master. Welcome to the live stream and the chat. And I guess what I'll do, I want to defend my title at least once right now on camera, and I'll do more of it off camera, of course. If I do find anybody kind of interesting to fight, maybe I'll record that. But as for today, we're going to do our first defense of our title. And I guess we can end off with some Ultra Warp Ride. Or maybe I'll go into Festival Plaza. I've been doing that a little bit lately. If you guys want to jump into Festival Plaza with me later on, let me know. We can maybe see if we link up in there. We can exchange friend codes. If you guys want to get my friend code for Pokemon Online here, go to my Twitter. There should be a link in the description. And my friend code is in my profile on Twitter. Alright, so without any further ado, wait a minute. With some further ado, Rotom wants to give us a power and wants to go Mantine surfing. I just did that! Actually, I just did that as I was preparing the episode today. I try to do a little bit of Mantine surfing every day to get 50 battle points, at least once per day. I can do it multiple times to get 50. Hello, Legendary Kyogre! Welcome back! How's it going? Get ourselves 2 Roto PP restores. Okay, before I go into the Mount Lanakila Pokemon League, though. Hello, Vex Evolution. How's it going, cuz? I'm gonna head. I sound like Professor Kukui. How's it going, cousin? Yeah, woo. We're gonna head back to the house here because at one point Rotom said my mother got a letter from my dad. I haven't heard from my dad in years. We gotta see what's going on. Has he sent us some more money to get us moving out of the Hoenn League, maybe? Back in our Sapphire playthrough? Let's find out. I wonder what your little friend Lily is up to right about now. I thought she had the makings of a fine trainer. Rotom, you lied to me. Unless there's a letter somewhere in here I can read. Wow, that's right. I don't see any envelope type thingies. I don't see anything useful in here except for, well, I guess my mother's kind of useful. She heals me up and feeds me. Meowth is useful. You have actually proven your worth as a Cantonian Meowth against, what is it, Madame Meowth, I think her name was? Anyway, is there anything in the mailbox? Chaz's house is in the mailbox. What was Rotom talking about then? I don't know. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's head back to the Pokemon League, and I'll show you the team we're using. I decided for our first defense as champion, first of all, once I hop off Charizard, you'll see I've decked myself out in some fancy new duds. I did manage to get Team Purple for the Dye House in the Festival Plaza, so I took a bunch of the white clothing. I'm starting to buy every piece of clothing in the region just because I want to have it. And I managed to get some nice pastel purple. I was hoping for more of a deeper purple, but I don't have the berries for that just yet. Nice pastel purple outfit here as League Champion. I also dyed my hair to be darker like my actual hair. Anyway, first up we have good old Shelbert, our Cantonian starter. He is level 100, our Squirtle with Torrent ability, holding the Eviolite, and he's got Scald, Rock Tomb, Icy Wind, Rapid Spin. A common thread you'll see, everyone is level 100. So Pikachu is up next from the Viridian Forest with the static ability holding a Light Ball. We have Discharge, Body Slam, Thunder Wave, and Light Screen. Next, the team that I'm using is the original Kanto Elite Four beating championship team. I think I'm explaining that right. Squeak, our Eradicate, is up next with Guts ability holding Focus Sash, and he's got Double Edge, Sucker Punch, Counter, and Endeavor. Next we got Chirp, our Pidgeot, with Keen Eye ability holding the Pidgeotite. We have Hurricane, Heat Wave, Tailwind, and U-Turn. Next is our Butterfree Critter, also from Viridian Forest. Compound Eyes ability, holding Wise Glasses to power up all special moves, which are Giga Drain, Signal Beam, and Electro Web. Also have Tailwind on there as well. Last but not least is Rocky Hour Sandslash, the destroyer of Viridian Gym. He has Sandville ability, holding Leftovers, and we have Dig, Knock Off, Stealth Rock, and Hone Claws. Also, Gaming Master wants to fight me in Pokemon. We can do that in a little bit. So I'll head into, first of all, the Pokemon League, deal with them, and I'll go into the Festival Plaza after that if you guys want to do some battling. I forget what you say. I've defeated all of Alola's skilled trainers. Oh, wait, I haven't done this yet. What do you say? You want to have a full power battle with me? Let's do this. I forgot all about this guy. It's been a while since I went all out in battle. This should be fun. Let's begin the Pokemon battle. Hello, Legendary Kyogre. What's up? Alright, now who's this guy? What is he? What kind of levels are we looking at? Oh, he's got 5 Pokemon. Kerwink. Oh, I'm leading Shelbert. Actually, I guess I'll let Shelbert lead the way against this guy, depending on the levels. Let's take a look. Oh, it's time, Chandelure. That's right. Level 65. I ain't scared of this guy. We got Scald Attack. Probably one-hit KO. Okay, so Legendary Kyogre is looking for battle as well. Oh, it's not a one-hit. Come on. Can we burn it? Nope. Reflect. Oh, man. Don't worry, Kyogre. I am not competitive, really. Like, I'll probably be using this Kanto team, so like you're gonna be looking at some unevolved Pokemon and some not top-tier Pokemon. So you don't have too much to worry about, I don't think. Oh, you're gonna Stealth Rock me? Let's get those Stealth Rocks out of here, please. Rapid Spin. Oh, that didn't do any damage, but stones are gone. Why do I have a level 100 Squirtle? Because, simply put, I did not want to evolve Shelbert. He's too cute as he is. I do have a Blastoise, though. Shelbert's son, actually. But, yeah, back in Pokemon Blue, like, if you haven't seen the Pokemon Blue playthrough on the channel, you can see all about Shelbert there, because he was our starter back there. It's quite a lengthy playthrough, but, I just couldn't evolve him. He's too cute as he is. Like, I don't always evolve all of my Pokemon. I'm not all about, you know, I've said this before, I don't have the mindset of, gotta catch them all, I gotta evolve all my Pokemon. Something I just like as it is. Okay, so wait, light screen's up, the sunny day is up. We can't do too much damage here. We can't take too much either. Good old Eviolite. That's another reason why we keep him as a Squirtle, I guess, is because Eviolite boosts his defense by 50%, and his special defense as well. Wow, we can't do anything. I was gonna say, wait, I lowered your speed? Of course I did. You have Drought, not White Smoke. Alright, bring your Solar Beam. What's it gonna do? Yeah, hardly anything. This is gonna take a while. But how do you like my fancy duds? The nice purple. Like, I basically dyed everything purple that I had available. I'm going day by day and to go into different shops on the islands and buy all the clothing items they have. And anything white you can dye in Festival Plaza to whatever color. Well, depending on what team dye house you have, you can dye them that color. So I got the pastel purple team apparently. And was that a critical? It was. I was going to say, how do we do that much damage this time? But if I have Ganlan berries, apparently, I can dye things purple as well. I'm hoping it's the deeper purple, kind of my preferred color. There goes your Reflect. I think Scald gets the KO here. Do you think we're going to need to heal Shelbert? Or can he burn through, no pun intended, the rest of these Pokemon by himself? We haven't seen a grass type yet, so I think there might be a problem there. Pelipper! Well, oh, there's the Drizzle. We resist your water-type moves. If you have Water Pulse, Hydro Pump, we'll probably be okay. Let's throw a Rock Tomb because your Reflect did just fall. That's okay. I mean, we can handle that. We're going to slow you down with a Rock Tomb anyway. Unless we miss, which we don't. However, I am going to heal. Let's give Shelbert a nice, tasty Max Potion. It's another good thing that I'm using unevolved Pokemon here at level 100 because although we way out-level everyone we're going to be fighting today, except for you guys, of course, in the Wi-Fi battle, you can do that. Yeah, being unevolved level 100 still puts us somewhat on par, I guess. Hello, Anderson. How's it going? Look at that. Nothing. No damage at all, really. Do I miss the PSS? What was that? What did that even stand for? Pokemon Service System or something like that? I can't even remember what it stood for, but I kind of did. One of the things that I found maybe somewhat annoying about it, though, is like when you're going through the game naturally and you happen to be connected to the internet. Like, I always like to be connected to get more of the news and stuff like that, but every once in a while, so-and-so challenges you to a battle. I'm like, I'm busy. I can't. So I kind of, in a way... Look at this weatherman. Changing everything. Alright, Mr. Connors, I see you over here. But in this, you only sort of get interrupted for trade requests and battle requests when you're in the Festival Plaza. So, I kind of like that. Look at this earthquake. How much will this even do? So, Kyogre asking, can I turn Riolu into a Lucario? I actually, well, technically I could, but if I was to offer that, it's going to sort of slow down your progress because you need, I believe, max friendship with Lucario. When you trade somebody, they go back to their default friendship. So any friendship building you have done will be erased. So you're better, but are you gonna, oh, wait. Every weather available. Look at this guy, except for Carbing. That's kind of cool, though. You see every weather condition in this game. But your best bet is, if you go to Festival Plaza, you will find certain food stalls. Like I actually have one called Friendship Cafe. You can feed your Pokemon food there. It'll boost their friendship. It'll lower their stats a little bit, but you can always train them up. Hello, Mickey Layton. How's it going? We might battle in this stream, Kyogre. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how much time is left afterwards, because clearly people like this are going to be slowing me down. This veteran, whatever his name is, I already forgot. But yeah, your best bet, I'd say, Festival Plaza can boost friendship for your Pokemon. There are... In Coney City, there's the Lomi Massage Lady, who is no longer a Ditto, thanks to our playthrough. And you can get yourself friendship there. There's many ways you can boost their friendship, and I think you have to evolve them after level 30, leveling up in the daytime. I think that's how it works. But yeah, so if you want a Lucario, it is going to be a bit of a time investment. But it's going to be so worth it, don't you think? Especially if you're talking Lucario from TCG. Man, that thing's got a lot of good synergy with that Garchomp. Everyone's favorite deck these days. It's got power to it, I will say. Actually, I was using it the other day because I had to get certain number of evolved fighting Pokemon to get a challenge completed, so I was like, I'll just use that deck. It works. Alright, Shelbert. Whoa, man. I'm gonna clean you up, buddy. Oh, he missed a spot on his head. Look at that. He's like... He looks like a Persian. Or, what else? A Golduck. Actually, yeah, he looks like a Golduck. If the gem had died out. Anyway. We'll feed him off camera. Let's speed things along. I already took like... It was like 15 minutes to fight this guy. Hello, Nicholas Devage. Your Greninja is Ash Greninja. Kyogre, cool. That was a battle to make my spirit burn. Here's a token of my thanks to you. That's a decent item. When held, the Life Orb causes the Pokemon to lose health each time it attacks, but in exchange, moves become more powerful. I enjoyed our battle from the bottom of my heart. I can't remember the last time I had such an intense battle. You're definitely one of the best trainers. I'll keep an eye on you to see if you get better. Oh, that's another thing, too. Yeah, Mickey. No, wait. No, sorry. Mickey Layton. 2 Rainbow Beans maximize the affection in Pokemon Refresh. Not exactly the friendship. There's 2 separate things, I believe. I think they're considered 2 separate things now. Friendship is like... Well, friendship evolution, consider that like tameness. The more time you spend with your Pokemon and things like the Friendship Cafe, that's what boosts the friendship that is used for evolution. But yeah, the affection is boosted. So like things like, you know, oh, Greninja didn't want you to be sad, so it toughed it out, or it dodged the move because it was in sync with you. Stuff like that. That maximizes using 2 Rainbow Beans for sure. Now, do we need to heal Shelbert? Yeah, we'll get some citrus berries here. But that was a good idea, though. Alright, let us head on into the Pokemon League. Wouldn't it be cool if the Elite Four actually changed? Because, like, technically, even the Elite Four members should be gunning for the top spot, you know? Although they are technically, I guess, below the champion. You know they probably want to try to be the champion. So, like, what if they switched out the Elite Four at some point, and then those previous Elite Fours challenge you at some point. We got an encounter thingy, or stealth, or stealth. Alright, there we go. Let's head on in now, finally. And who's this old man? Oh, he tells us who was in our team, I think. What do you say, old man?
I'm a dedicated Hall of Famer fan. Just an old fellow who loves nothing so much as watching folks battle to become champion. Yada, yada, yada.
Alright, let's see the first entry. Pikachu, Latios, Exeggutor, Oricorio, Mimikyu, and Buzzwole. Remember Darkness, my old friend? I miss saying hello to him again. Or her, was it? I don't remember. That's kind of sad. Anyway, let's head on back. Hello, Poke Ultra Plays, Roblox, and more. So you guys say the same thing, I think. If you step into the Pokemon League, yada, yada, yada. We know how this goes. Yeah, and that goes even for champions. I like how they've altered some of the text in this to refer to you as champion after you've won. You know what was a really interesting and hilarious way that a game did that? You guys ever play Spider-Man 2 on... Well, I had it on GameCube, but I think it was on other game systems as well. They have Bruce Campbell, the legendary Bruce Campbell, voicing all of the hint markers. You go to a hint marker, it says, did you know you can unlock combos and knock out bad guys and stuff like that? So it's him doing the voice. If you don't know who he is, he was the ring announcer in the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. He was the... I believe, the pushy usher in Spider-Man 2. And then he was the restaurant waiter guy in Spider-Man 3. He's hilarious. So, at one point, one of the hint markers says, did you know if you find every hint marker in the city, they'll all reset and they'll all say something different? And it blew my mind. I was thinking, how can they all say something different? Are they just going to kind of like cycle one hint to the other or stuff like that? Turns out, when you get all of the hint markers activated and then they reset and you go to the first one, it shows the text on screen of, if you get a combo, you can knock out a Pokemon. And the actual audio of Bruce Campbell has him say, something different. And I clued in, I was like, are you kidding me? Every hint you go to still gives you the text, but it's various. There's like 20 different styles of him saying the phrase, something different. It's hilarious. Hey, it's Mullane. So, Mickey Layton has spoiled something for the anime, which I don't mind. I don't mind spoilers personally, but I don't know if that would count as the first legendary. It's interesting. Yeah, Bruce Campbell is amazing. He's hilarious. There was a movie he made called My Name is Bruce, where he just plays himself, Bruce Campbell. He goes to a city that happens to have like a zombie invasion. But the way he acts in that, I can't imagine he acts like that. He's a jerk in that, right? He's got to be cooler than that. But it's funny how he's playing himself in a very jerky kind of manner. But anyway, that would be borderline legendary, I think, Mickey. It would be kind of close anyway. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you don't mind spoilers, I think YouTube is doing a thing now where you get to see the live chat as it happens even after the video has been, or the live stream has completed. I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe it is. The Pokemon League is fantastic. It's a place that conveys the awesomeness of Alola to the world. And in that case, I guess what's important is what kind of trainer the champion is. Alright, so as you saw, we're going to lead Chirp, our Pidgeot, all the way from Route 1 back in Kanto. Isn't it crazy to think that some of my Pokemon have come so far? This Chirp originated back in Fire Red. It's crazy. And his original inspiration, of course, comes from Pokemon Blue. Alright, Klefki. Well, this is why, not this particular Pokemon, but upcoming is why I led with Chirp. As I mentioned during the team recap, we have Pidgeotite. I'm gonna wait, I'll use that later. Let's just go for Standard Heat Wave. It should still land. Oh, come on. It's alright, Mickey, if you spoiled. Look, personally, I don't mind. That's why I didn't want to say it in the video, though, so if people don't want to know, they don't need to know, but... I mean, eventually, people are gonna see everything anyway, right? Like, there was a spoiler I saw for the TV show Angel when I was watching. I don't want U-turn. I'm gonna Hurricane. And we have the Zycronium Legend in chat as well. Hello, welcome to the chat and live stream. Was I paralyzed? What happened? Did I miss something? I must have been, or I must have missed, that's it. Let's go Heat Wave. But I watched the Buffy the Vampire Slayer spin-off Angel, and I think it was the Season 2 finale. the last episode before the finale, they ended off with one of the characters seemed like they had been killed, and I was like, I liked that character. He was cool. I don't want him gone. So I did look online just to see, does everyone have the same amount of outrage as I do over losing this character? And apparently in America, I'm in Canada, so in America they had the episodes like 1 week in advance than us. They had already had the next episode, the full finale, and they announced that the character actually survived what happened. And I was like, really? So that was a spoiler, but for me, when I actually watched it, that hurts. When I actually watched the episode, I felt just as relieved to see that the character was still there. So yeah, for me, spoilers can, like, you know, I heard a big spoiler about what was it? Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. That was what it was called, right? It feels like it's been so long since I saw that. But anyway, I heard a big spoiler about a character who doesn't make it through that completely. And, you know, I didn't know what to believe. Something could be true, something could be false, but I still went into it, and it still has the same impact on me. Would you stop dodging? Thanks for dodging, Chirp. I love it. Keep dodging. Alright. I'm a hypocrite, if you don't know. There we go. Land that heat wave. Now, I'm seeing we don't have a lot of power we can put out from our special attacks. That Klefki survived a hit. I think it's about time. Not yet. This thing could be sturdy. I want to get it out of the way first. Can we burn it? Come on, burn it! You got this, Chirp. Put all that power. Oh, you already did it, but... Yes! No full restore for you. Thunderbolt. A. Come on! Yeah, I didn't have time to do the layout today when I started off the episode. I am running late. The reason is, you guys saw the Pokemon TCG video a couple days back with Willow blocking the camera. It's Willow's fault. Blame her. Because I was waking up this morning and she was just so comfortable next to me, and it's like, you just can't disturb a cat, you know, when they're adorable like that. So I was like, I'm gonna let her rest a little bit. So I was really late, and I didn't have time to update the layout. I feel bad. I should have done it because these guys deserve their chance to shine. We're just gonna go dig. Hello, Shiny Chestnut. How's it going? And Loki's asking, is it a Nuzlocke? Not anymore. Like, it was not even like a solid Nuzlocke for the whole playthrough, but we did have some sort of rules in place where if a Pokemon gets knocked out a certain number of times, I would put them away. So we're in post-game. This is now just the relaxing time. We're just having fun. I'm just trying to see who the first challenger for the championship is going to be. Hello, Metagross. Let's see what knockoff can do. And how old am I? I am a whopping... What year is this? I'm 37. I always have to stop and think, what year is this? So, after the 2000s, we are in the 18th year, so I add 20, because I was born in 1980, and I just do that, quick little math. I'm going to be a whopping 38 in April. That'll be my big ol' 38th birthday. Alright, Mullane has once again been laid to rest. No, it's laid to rest, isn't it? Whatever. Poor Chirp got knocked out. Just as I'd expect from the champion. In every situation, you pick the best moves and items. So I too have to rack my brain in the battle. Alright, so if he's won, I can mark Chirp with a knockout, but I mean, does it really matter? He's not going to take 6 knockouts. Let's restore. We didn't even get to see Mega Evolution. Hello, Captain Pigs. Yes, it is 2018. I have done the math. I've actually looked over at my clock on the computer, so there we go. I can buy Max Revives, can't I? I gotta restock those. And yes, hello, welcome. So what we're doing today, for anyone that is coming in late, we're basically just taking on the Elite Four and the Championship once again. If time is, if we have plenty of time afterwards, we still got a good amount of schedule time left. I'm gonna go until, say, something after 11, because I was late. We might be doing some Wi-Fi battling in the Festival Plaza. I might even just do some Wonder Trading if you guys wanted to see some of that. I could Wonder Trade off some of the spare Ultra Beasts I got. Maybe even a Shiny or two. So we're into the Rocky MZ. Let us... If we're going to go for the Rock-type Elite Four, let's go for our Rocky, the Sandslash. We just saw him used against, of course, Mullane. But let's give him a full chance to shine against Olivia here. Zycronium Legend asking, who's my favorite Pokemon? I've got always a number of answers for that. Species-wise, I would say Squirtle is a definite favorite. Welcome to the rock chamber. It's also too hot right now. Turn off the heater. Squirtle is a favorite. He was one of my initial reasons for wanting to get into Pokemon. When I first opened the pages of Nintendo Power and I saw that cute little squirrel-tailed looking turtle, I was like, I gotta get this game. He's so cute, because turtles are some of my favorite animals just in general. Now, as far as the way they look, like actually my nephew was saying this last night. He was talking to me about, you know, favorite typings and stuff. So let's talk about typings in a little bit. As for other favorite Pokemon, I really like, well, Charizard, of course. I'm a fan of Charizard. People think I like Charizard the best. He's up there, but definitely I like Squirtle better. But he's pretty close up there. Charizard is pretty cool. Other than that, I was gonna say I really like Scyther and Gliscor. Just the way that they look is pretty cool. What else? I think as far as legendary birds, if we're going to limit a little bit, I'd say Zapdos is a favorite because of, you know, typing. But again, that goes into the whole what is my favorite typing kind of thing. I guess to answer that, just to further add to, you know, more to your question, which you didn't ask, I guess. Type-wise, I definitely like electric type as far as gameplay mechanics go, because they're only weak to one thing. I'm going to Hone Claws. But they're only weak to one thing, and there's many times that you can get around that with, like, say, the air balloon item. You can learn Magnet Rise. There's also, what is it called? Electros that simply just learns, or has Levitate ability, so there's many ways to get around the ground-type weakness. Plus, a lot of times Pokemon can learn moves that are good against their weaknesses. So some Pokemon, like for example, Surfing Pikachu. I mean, that's a pretty rare instance, but Surfing Pikachu could be a thing. Pikachu can also learn things like Grass Knot, and I believe Alolan Raichu can learn Energy Ball. Maybe? I might be wrong on that, but yeah, there's many ways to get around that weakness. But the way, as far as Pokemon look, or a Pokemon type looks, I really like the look of bug types. Like, for example, look at Armaldo. I think bug types have some of the coolest looking designs. People say that they're not very, you know, competitive, but I just like the look of them, basically. Like I said, Scyther is one that I like. I kind of like the look of Paris and Parasect, too, because, like, you know, being a Mario player growing up, I think mushrooms are kind of cool in a way, so having a mushroom Pokemon is pretty cool. Hello, Lord Nakrak. How's it going? Nice smiley face. I chose Dig by accident, but I wanted to use it anyway. I'm getting all distracted. There's chat, there's answers I'm giving out, there's... You got Seed... Oh, you got Stab Seed Bomb. Could be a problem, but we got kind of decent defense. You're more on the defensive side yourself, I believe. Plus, we got a critic... Never mind. Yeah, Toad's a pretty interesting one. He's basically a mushroom hat. I saw a friend of mine share something on Twitter. It was... I think it was supposed to be from back in... What was it? Super Mario Brothers 2. Let's try that again without speeding up so much. Super Mario Brothers 2. And it showed Mario holding his hat, it showed Luigi holding his hat, and it showed Toad holding his mushroom cap. And he just had like, oh wait, I can't dig if you're gonna Earthquake. Actually, I still could. You'll get double damage on me, but we have good defense and we got leftovers. But you know what, let's just go for a couple more knockoffs. But yeah, so Toad, just completely small, tiny head, and he had like, you know, 3 hairs sticking up. And it's like, so that's what he looks like under the mushroom cap, is it? I think that was before they decided that, now, is it a thing? Is the mushroom cap still basically part of his head? Is it like growing from his head, or is it a hat? I think in the old Super Mario Brothers cartoon, it was considered a hat. Thanks, I'm glad you like the Charizard cap, despite the fact you can't really see it here, but it's faded compared to what it was when I first got it. I definitely want to get another Charizard hat. I've mentioned this a few times. I still haven't ordered it. But now that I got money in the bank, I'll see if I can do a little bit of a nice eBay search or Amazon or something and get restored Charizard hat. I was going to buy a few more things as well that I can't find in my local shops in the area. Stop being sturdy! I just want to knock things out. See? Blame Olivia if we don't have time for battling today. Blame all these Pokemon with sturdy. I want to get this Elite Four completed. Like I said, I might extend the live stream a little bit because I was late. You can blame Willow. You can actually blame me. I'll take the brunt of the blame because I did kind of like decide. I made the decision to sleep in, and they didn't actually full restore. Sweet. How many more you got? You got Lycanroc, and what else does she have for Rock? Relicanth. No, wait, does she? She had Relicanth in the first one. Oh, she's down to Lichen Rock. That's it. I'm going to give you a chance to Z-move me. To resist it. You're not even going to Z-move. Okay. Let's just go ahead and use Dig. We'll finish up with a nice ground-type hit. Poor Chirp didn't get to knock out his opponent. I was going to use one Pokemon per Elite Four. And Chirp had his chance against the Steel type. I should have Mega Evolved, though, to use the Heat Wave and get all... Or also Hurricane would have been fully accurate, too, with the No Guard ability. Sadly, I did not basically go for the big guns immediately, which I really should have done. So we have... We still have a Ghost type user, don't we? Since you become champion, both you and your Pokemon have a certain level of polish. Yeah, rock polish. Get it? That's a move. Okay. I like how, like I said, they still reference the fact that you're a champion, though. But that's replayability in itself, playing to see what they say. What a spectacular trainer you are. Now in the island, island of Alola. Now when the children of Alola finish their island challenge, they can visit the Pokemon League to try to become the champion. Trainers of Alola will become even stronger. Alright, so who is our next opponent? Is it still Acerola? I think it is. I thought it was funny, because like back in the first game, Kukui mentions that I'm going to bring all the Kahunas together. So, you had Kahuna Hala, you had Kahuna Olivia, you expected Kahuna Nanu, but it was Acerola, and it still is. And then, the fourth Kahuna, Kahili comes out of nowhere. What was the deal there? So, we're going to go with Critter next, although he's not super good against Ghost typing. In fact, I could teach him Psychic, but, nah, we'll go with what we have. I don't want to use Critter against the Flying Trainer. I'm going to save Squeak for that one. And Zycronium Legend, you really like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but you only have regular Sun and Moon. They're both pretty good, though, I like, in that the stories are different. Like, if you've seen a whole playthrough of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you'll know this. If not, this might be slightly spoilerish, but the Aether Foundation is not as evil as they were in the first Sun and Moon. Like, they're actually kind of good guys this time. But anyway, it's kind of mind-blowing to think because they were so sinister in the first one. Even if you are the champion, you can't go into the Champion's Chamber without proving you still get past the Elite Four. And besides, battling is just plain fun. Come on, I can take you. Lord Nakrak, you love Pokemon? You're in the right spot. I love Pokemon. I think we all love Pokemon. I'd be surprised if someone was here who hated Pokemon, yet they're still watching. That's what I find funny when... I mean, everyone's entitled to an opinion and stuff, but you see like a video on YouTube and someone comments like, this is the stupidest thing ever, and that's their comment, people respond, then why are you here watching it? On the one hand, yeah, they could simply go watch something else, but I mean, maybe they clicked onto it to see what it was like, they didn't like it, and they voiced their opinion, so that's fine too, I guess. Alright, let's go with an Electro Web, first of all. We have Wise Glasses for Critter to boost all special attacks. It's not the most powerful move, but it is nice, it always lowers speed. Plus, I did give him Electro Web to help deal with his Flying-type weakness. Actually, I could have used him against Kahili, maybe. Don't Sucker Punch me! Come on, Critter's already halfway down, that's not fair. And you like how there are more varieties of Pokemon in the wild and Island Scan with more legendaries. Are you talking about in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I think so too, it's pretty cool. And thank you, Lord Nakrak, I appreciate it. Saying that I'm a great YouTuber. I'm just doing what I do, and if you guys like it, awesome stuff. Wait. We're weak to ice. I'm gonna Giga Drain. Let's get some HP back. Yeah, I would eventually, someday, hope to become like, you know, one of the big guys on YouTube. Right now, I'm still just kind of like low-key. We're just hanging out and stuff, having fun. Blizzard is gonna hurt. Critter lived it. You're not frozen. Now, you might have Ice Shard, and I don't want to risk that, so let's go with a Max Potion right now. We do have plenty of healing items. Every good Elite Four member should have, or even champion, should have tons of healing items. How many times do you fight an Elite Four, there's your Ice Shard, Elite Four member, and they use full restore at the very last second, and it just drives you insane. Alright, let's go for another fully accurate Giga Drain, although we have Compound Eyes to boost our accuracy, so Electro Web should still have landed. And Poke Ultra Plays has 16 subs, and you made your first video today, so hopefully that'll start getting some more subs in, or are those subs from that video? So feel free to throw a little comment in the chat there. What kind of stuff do you have on your channel? I would assume Pokemon and Roblox, plus more, based on the name. But if you want to throw a suggestion down there, if people want to check your channel out, they're welcome to do it. We had a little comment and chat back and forth a few live streams ago where people were saying that I should look down on people promoting their channel in my chat, and I'm like, I don't mind, you know. Like, YouTube should be a community of people getting together and creating and, you know, just building each other up like that. I'm cool with it if people want to do some promotion, stuff like that, you know. And hey, if I'm sort of a person who say that, like, you know, my live streams can be used to help promote other people, I'm cool with that. This guy presents a problem. Resistant. Actually, no, it's not resistant to signal beam. Because being grass means it's neutral. I was going to say because it's resistant to both Giga Drain and Electro Web, plus Ghost resists Bug, but grass does not. In fact, grass is weak to it. Phantom Force, you say? Let's be safe. I'm going to Hyper Potion up. See if we can save some more knockouts during this. And you got Pokemon Tournament DX. Do you have the DLCs? Who are the DLCs? I believe Scizor, Empoleon, and Krogunk, wasn't it? Or no, Darkrai's a DLC too, I think. I only know a little bit about Pokemon Tournament. My nephew has it. He has the Switch now. He got it for Christmas. And I haven't actually played. I think I played a little bit of the tutorial. Admittedly, I probably should play Pokemon, and I should probably do it on the channel, I think. But I don't have a Switch of my own. Once they do, eventually, hopefully, maybe, possibly, perhaps, announce the upcoming Pokemon game on Switch, which everyone was expecting for this past Pokemon Day, but if and when we find out that there is one coming for Switch, that's when I'm definitely going to invest in getting a Switch, because I want to continue our adventures through the generations of Pokemon, and Switch will be the way to do that. Again, if and when they announce the Switch. But yeah, so this past Pokemon Day, February 28th, everyone was like, oh, we're just counting down to the point they're going to announce Gen 8 and the starters and yada yada yada. And then they didn't announce that, and people were getting upset, but it's like, wait a minute, how are you doing on your island adventure? I'm having fun now. It could have gotten tough, because, yeah, we were doing the Nuzlocke-ish stuff. We were losing Pokemon quite regularly. But now that we're having some fun, I think it's pretty good. I like the island adventure. We get some more egg. And it's like Chromium Legend says, first Gen 4 on the DS. Oh yeah, okay, you have Diamond or Pearl on the DS. Cool. I got Pearl. I didn't get the other two because I used to be the kind of person that's like, I want to get all the Pokemon that I can in the Pokedex, and of course, the only way to do that is to either trade with people or get both copies of one generation. And yeah, almost at 20 subs there, Poke Ultra Plays. Good luck. Hopefully you'll get there by the end of today, or if not, very, very quickly and very soon. A good way to promote the channel. Hello, Megan. How's it going? Good to see ya. A good way to promote your channel, I guess, would be maybe go to like message boards or chat rooms, stuff like that, that if people are interested in that content, you can share it there. Admittedly, I could probably be doing stuff like that, but I don't know, I kind of like the idea that you folks out there, that if you like my channel, you can be my promotion. So if you know, I like this guy's video, share it with a friend of yours and have them come check it out, maybe see the live stream. I think when we start doing live stream Wi-Fi battling, that'll bring more people in as well, because people that want to get featured on the channel have a chance to be in the videos. Kind of like how we do with Pokemon TCG Online as well. Zycronium Legend has a good point. Doesn't a remake usually come before a new generation? You could say that, but technically, there wasn't one for Gen 5. There was no remake. They had a sequel of Black 2 and White 2. So, like, you could argue that Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon takes the place of that, right? Kind of. But everyone's expecting a Gen 4 remake as well. I've said this before. I will say it again. What I would really like to see, I would like to see a Gen 4 remake, mainly for the fact that we might get to see Sinnoh forms of some of these new Alolan species. Because, of course, we can't have a Sinnoh form of, let's say, you know, Pikachu, because we've already seen Pikachu in Sinnoh back in the original Gen 4. So, you know, they could break their timeline and have Sinnoh forms. Check this out. We're going to counter. But I would like to see some of these new species that were introduced in Alola, like Bruxish and, let's say, Young Goose, stuff like that. I'd like to see Sinnoh forms of them. That would be kind of interesting, I think. You're going to superpower, are ya? We're going to counter that right back at you. And your defense falls. Perfect. That doesn't matter, of course, because Hiccup, first of all. Second of all, counter just doubles back the HP lost. Halucha. You got us a fighting type here, folks. Now, our speed is -2. Are we still quick enough to double edge? Nope. Oh, but we dodge. Alright, sweet. This should be a knockout. Yeah, Zycronium Legend also has another good point. Mega Evolution would be nice to come back. I'd like to see some new Megas eventually. Like, people were saying, poor little Flygon, never got a Mega. And probably was entitled to getting a Mega. I'm gonna first of all Potion. Let's go for a Hyper, I think. No, we'll max Potion up. Get us back to full HP. We're gonna see a Beak Blast from this thing. Actually, I hope we do. Aw, Brick Break. Please use Beak Blast. I want to get burned. That'll boost my attack with Guts. Alright, double edge away. Oh, come on. Plus, I'm -2 speed. How is this fair? Squeak's gonna faint. His recoil. No, tough it out. I don't think that's how that works. You jerk. Not you, Squeak. I'm in the 2 cannon. Brick Break it. Alright. Let's go into... Alright. You asked for this, Kahili. I'm gonna knock out my Raticate. I'm gonna bring our Light Ball Pikachu in. And you don't have the Electric type Oricorio. You can't resist this in any way. Discharge. Pretty much we got this wrapped up now. So, since Chirp and Squeak have not managed to get their knockouts, I guess I'll lead them against the championship battle. Goodbye, Amanda Buzz. I don't think you can handle this. Your defenses might be okay-ish, but this is for all the Cubone you've stolen the bones from. That's a messed up Pokedex description. Hello, Draco, or Draco. I'll say Draco. What's up? Elite Four. That's what's up. Plus the championship. Other than that, not too much. Just hanging out playing some Pokemon as maybe the last story-based live stream. And hello, Harrison Ruggles. How's it going? Good to see you here as well. But yeah, this might be the last story-based live stream, because I guess I'll probably just do championship defense after this, you know, off camera. Other things like maybe I do, excuse me, I do the battle buffet every day too, just to keep the money rolling in. And other than that, there's, what is it, Ultra Warp Riding. We can do that on camera as well. But with the completion of this, I basically want to start doing Wi-Fi battles with you folks. And how's my day going? It's off to a bit of a slow start. I'm pulling a Regigigas today. I was about 5 minutes late starting the stream at 10, so I'll go... I might even just go extended and go maybe 10 minutes past 11 o'clock. Currently for me it is... that would leave us with 20 minutes remaining for this live stream. I was going to say, currently it is this time, but for you guys, I'm sure the time is different based on whatever time zone that y'all happen to be in. But yeah, 20 more minutes and we'll be done for now. Okay, so Draco, spoiler alert, do you know the boss you fight at the end of the game? Which end exactly? Because you could argue that there's, like, you know, the main story mode end. There is the big... Well, we saw on the channel already, Ultra Necrozma. And there was the Team Rainbow Rocket that we did as well. So I fought a number of what you could argue are end bosses. So feel free to throw a spoiler alert. If people don't want to see what you say next, they can ignore it. But what, which end boss do you mean? Oh, come on. I don't want to fight Hao again. Chaz, I'm back, and I'll keep on coming back, too. No matter how many times it takes. Yeah, I fought Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, here comes Hao. I'm not giving up till I overcome the obstacle that's staring me right in the face. I want to fight Gladion. I thought he's supposed to come back. Anyways, let's deal with Hao. But yeah, so I would say, Draco, if you want to see Ultra Necrozma, check out my battle against it. It is... What episode is that, guys? Can you just help me out? I'm going to see if I can quickly check. Listen to the music. I like it. I forget how the music sounded before. I'm doing a quick check on my channel. I'll see what episode number it is. Hold tight there, Hal. So you're leaving your electric type, are you? That ain't good. My Ultra Necrozma Showdown comes in episode number... First of all, let's go Mega. And we're gonna U-turn, actually. Let's get Squeak in here as well. Episode 46. You want to see the Ultra Necrozma Showdown on the channel. I want to say I'm proud of how I did. I didn't know how strong it was going to be, but I knew it was strong. And I went in super defensively. I actually managed to do it good on the first time. I made it through. I lost 2 Pokemon. Well, Okay, lost 2 Pokemon. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to check out the rest of that video, that battle, go ahead. And Poke Ultra Plays, you lost 2 times to Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, after I did it, after I completed, I decided to check online and see who, you know, who I watch on YouTube had trouble with it. A lot of people had trouble with it. Understandably, though, it's pretty tough. And you were really lucky because you got a crit with your Black Hole Eclipse Z-move on Zoro. Oh, nice! Zoroark got the Black Hole Eclipse critical hit. Very cool. And Zirconium Legend, someone gave you a code for the Palkia Dialga event. Same with me. I already redeemed it, though. I caught Dialga in this game, and I got Palkia. Oh, you intimidated me. I'm going to counter you for that. And what was I just saying? I was reading the chat. I got sidetracked. Yeah, so you needed Focus Sash on Jolteon to paralyze with Thunder Wave. Then Garchomp used Dragon Claw 2 times on Ultra Necrozma. Good call. I did kind of the same thing. I Focus Sashed my Arbok and we glared it. You know, it was a little bit longer, but again, I'm not gonna. I'm telling you the whole video. You gotta check it out. It's just cool. All right. Crabominable. We're gonna switch into Chirp once again. Let's get our Mega back on the field. So Scorp is asking who wants to Wonder Trade. So friend code, if you want to see my friend code, I'm currently engaged in fight and I don't have it recorded, but go to my Twitter. The link should be in the description and it should be in my profile. Would you guys let Chirp get a knockout? How? I don't like you. Alright. Let's go ahead and showcase our Body Slam attack. I know Discharge is more powerful, but I want to humiliate this thing. This is a Kanto-born Body Slam. Didn't knock you out. Pikachu toughs it out. Static? No static. Do you have anything like Bullet Punch? I hope you don't. And you don't. Do I want to do any trading? I may do trading. What did I kick? I kicked something down there. I might do some trading after this if we've got the time. What I want to do for like right now is if we do any trading, I'm going to do Wonder Trading. Don't Aqua Jet me. Thank you. Yeah, I might do Wonder Trading. I don't know. We'll see. I want to end off with a Ultra Warp Ride though. So we'll do that. So Draco says, now people who said Pokemon Sun and Moon are too easy. Game Freak was like, alright, so take this Totem Ultra Necrozma, basically. Yeah, so that's basically hard mode. I'm gonna Body Slam again. We might lose Pikachu, but I mean, it's post-game. I'm cool with this. Well, I think that's a case of autocorrect there, Scorp, because I don't want to take any melodrama from anybody. But you have Meloetta, is what you meant to say. Ow, Pikachu, no! Alright, let us end off with the Pokemon that started it all for me back in Pokemon Blue. Shelbert the Squirtle against this Noivern. The last Pokemon that Hau has. We're going to go for Icy Wind. Even paralyzed, you're still fast. Let's look at the Eviolite power here. Look at no damage right there. Gone. So, let us see what we might do. I'll do one quick Ultra Warp Ride, see if we find anything amazing. And I'll pop into Festival Plaza. And I'll go online. Let's just see if randomly we can meet up in Festival Plaza, guys. That'd be kind of cool. It's hard to be strong enough to admit that you're weak, you know? Yeah, so you need the strength to admit weakness. Isn't that kind of an oxymoron? Man, I really want to be stronger than a Kahuna, but I still just don't know how I can do that. But if I keep trying and using my full power, I think I'll find the way. That's how I feel whenever I battle against you, Chaz. That's why I love battling you, but I want to fight someone else. Alright, let's see our Alolan champions now, once again. What does it say if you actually lose? It should give Hau this screen, don't you think? Or whoever challenges you. Have it show his whole team and have him standing there. That'd be hilarious. It'd just like, you know, play some really depressing music, you know. Unfortunately, you lost the championship, and then Hau becomes the champion. That would be, instead of just a simple, your Pokemon blacked out, you scurried back to the Pokemon Center. Because that's probably just what it says. Let's check out all of our Pokemon. Is Draco lucky to catch a Modest Deoxys and Omega Ruby? Modest Nature is a special attack up and physical attack down, is it not? I think. I do think that's what it is. Anyway, yeah, if you're gonna go special based attacks, that's a pretty lucky nature to get. If the IVs aren't too good, doesn't matter. You can of course always hyper train them. Speaking of which, something I'm doing a lot in Poképelago, I'm getting a bunch of the Isle of Fun, getting all those items and stuff down like that. Or is that? No, it's Isle of Fun. Isle of Plenty is the berries. So I've got a bunch of bottle caps saved up. So if and when we do any trading, I'll definitely trade you guys bottle caps if you want to get them. Alright, so are we healed up after that? We are. Let us go into Ultra Warp Ride. One quick one. What should you call your Beldum? Well, you can take this idea that I have. When I finally get a Beldum I'm going to use in Pokemon Go, I'm going to name it after a boss from the Metroid Prime series. I believe Metroid Prime 2? Quadraxis. The four-legged metallic boss monster. I was trying to think, what's a good nickname for four-legged, you know, almost arachnid type creature, and a steel type, and I'm thinking Quadraxis. I will Festival Plaza after one quick Ultra Warp Ride. I'm addicted to this. I can't stop. Don't worry, this will be quick. I'm sure I'll hit a wormhole way before I was expecting to. No, what I want to do actually. My nephew told me that Nihilego, UV01 absorbs. No, what is it? UB01. What was its code name again? I'm blanking. Ow. What's its attack in Pokemon TCG? Anyway, I can't think of it. As soon as I find the first white wormhole, I'm going in because he said that Nihilego should be the most common one to find. I still haven't found one yet because I generally try to go as far as I can, so missing the early warp holes or wormholes. I guess I don't find that particular Ultra Beast that often. So, this should be fast. There's one. Do we find Nihilego? This sounds different. Yep. Ultra Deep Sea. I've never been here. First time for everything. Now, this is exactly what it looks like when you found Lucamine in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So, do we have a good team prepared for this? Let me see. What do we have for TMs? I believe we have Thunderwave already. Pikachu should have that. Where's Thunderwave? Where are you, Thunderwave? Are you this far down? Pikachu does have it. And do we have False Swipe? I believe that is a TM as well. No one can learn it. Huh. Well, this will be an interesting encounter then, won't it? It is rock and poison, so it resists. Actually, it really resists poison, but do we have any kind of low... I see it! Do we have any low-power poison moves that we can use? Probably not. I'll work with what we got. Actually, what I could do is try to get Squeak down low and then just Endeavor it. That could be a good idea. So let us lead Pikachu... yeah, let's lead Pikachu first of all. We can Thunderwave to start off with, and we switch into Squeak. And the lower he gets, the more chance we have to Endeavor its HP down. So, this is interesting. I like this. This is cool. The music is nice and relaxing, too. Couldn't you just sit here forever and just forget all your troubles, all your worries, and just relaxing and... It's behind me, isn't it? Phenomenon. Well, I guess we could trade. Yeah, we're going to pop into the Festival Plaza as soon as we're done this encounter. Do you think we're going to get our first one on camera? Special defense rises sharply. That doesn't bother me or whatever. Also, that's kind of good, because I can hit you with special moves and maybe not knock you out. So, a level 60 Nihilego. Go for the Thunder Wave first of all. So what are your attacks? I believe last time we saw you back in Moon, you had Power Gem, Venoshock maybe. Would you have Toxic? And a Stealth Rock. That's not bad. We can deal with that, because we're going to switch into Squeak. We should have given you the Focus Band, just to be safe. Now, what are your attacks, though? We got Power Gem. Alright. Bring it on. I'm just going to keep using Endeavor until we get it down low. We only got 5 PP, but I got tons of Lepa Berries, though. I'll stop failing to hit me and hit me. What we're going to do right now, let's get Rotom some help, or get Rotom to help us. Get a Roto Catch.
Rotom power unlocked. Zut, zut.
I like when he went into the vending machine. That was interesting. Too bad you couldn't actually see him as the vending machine, though. That would have been nice. Alright, let's go with a nice Endeavor. We're going to be using Endeavor forever, Endeavor, Endeavor, Endeavor. See what I did there? So we're down to 53. If he actually does manage to tough this out with the Pokemon Refresh affection, that'd be great. I can bring it down to 1. Come on, tough it out, Squeak. Yes! This is going to be about as perfect as we can get it. You're in a bit of a pinch. I know that. I'll get you out of there. Just bring it down to 1. And hopefully it's paralyzed so we can switch him out. Tough it out, Squeak! You can do this! Ah! I've had Pokemon do that before, though. At 1 HP, they still manage to tough it out. Beast Boost, does it? Oh, your special attack rises, does it? Tell you what. We're going to go into Rocky. Resistant to both poison and rock. What are you going to do about that? Not too much. Now it's time to start whipping those Pokeballs. How many Pokeballs do you think it'll take? Let me know in the chat. I've got 58 to work with. How many do you think we'll end off with? I'm going to say 7. We'll end off with 51. That's my guess. Could be really lucky to get on the first one, though. No. That's 1 down. So, Poke Ultra Plays also says 7. Oh yeah, we got leftovers too. That's good. We'll be healing up as this thing tries to hit us. And maybe, if we get that full paralysis... Yeah, we both said 7. Great minds thinking alike. Well, it should be even less than 7. I mean, I'll take whatever number it is, because eventually, this will be caught. We got Roto Catch. We got 1 HP. It's paralyzed. There's almost like when I fought Zapdos in Pokemon Go, there's literally nothing more I can do outside of using better Pokeballs. But I am not going to let Nihilego break my tradition. Legendaries, Ultra Beasts, Shadow Pokemon, it's all Pokeballs. If you don't know what I'm talking about by Shadow Pokemon, you must not know what Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon XD is all about. And shameless plug, self-promotion, you can check out those playthroughs on my channel as well. Those are some GameCube games from back in the day, and they were really cool. I'm hoping we're going to see the return of Team Cypher and Shadow Pokemon in the future, maybe for the Switch game if they make it. Because what if, like my nephew actually said this too, what if, well first of all it was like 4 Pokeballs, yes, Nihilego. What if they make Shadow Mega Evolutions? What if they make Shadow Ultra Beasts? That would be crazy. Alright, speaking of Ultra Beasts, we've got Nihilego. There's also something I haven't done regarding Ultra Beasts yet, and that is to evolve our Poipole.
Let's check it out. Nihilego, the parasite Pokemon. A life form from another world. It was dubbed a UB and is thought to produce a strong neurotoxin.
And it does take over the minds of people that it absorbs. It's like a kind of a Metroid type thing. What should we name this, guys? Do you have any suggestions for a nickname for this rock-solid jellyfish glass-like poisonous monster? Lily's an obvious name. Too obvious. Again, why do they make it look like Lily so much? And why do they make, oh, you got a shiny Naganadel, I think it's pronounced? Naganadel? I don't know. But Venofish is a nickname. Let's go Venofish. Sounds cool. It's basically what it is. And we will do it the same way you said. Capital F. Venophi? No. Venofish. Added to our collection. Let's check the summary first of all. What's your ability? Beast Boost. You have the nature that boosts attack, lower special defense. Oh, man. That's not great, because they're more on the defensive side. But, I mean, attack is higher than defense, so it's kind of good. So, naughty-natured Pokemon, Power Gem, Acid Spray, Stealth Rock, and Mirror Coat. Good thing we didn't try to hit you with no special moves. Alright, so we're going to send you off to the PC. I can show you what I have in the PC right now, too. Let's get Rocky cleaned up, and then I did promise I'll go into Festival Plaza and connect on to the internet. See, So let me know in the chat. I saw some people mention their in-game names earlier. I didn't actually take note of them, unfortunately, because I was busy taking on How, I believe. But let me know your in-game trainer names. I'll see if you guys are in here. It'd be really cool if we could link up like that. Alright. Let's pop on it. Well, first of all, is there anything else in here? Can I summon ride Pokemon? No. My nephew was telling me in the... what is it? Ultra Desert, I think, where you find Pheromosa because he has Ultra Moon. You can call ride Pokemon. Because there are, like, you know, puzzles you gotta do. But it's weird, like... why couldn't you summon them there, but not the other ones? Harrison Ruggles, you heading out? Well, thanks for sticking around when you did, and we'll catch you next stream if you're interested. Alright, so Colin is Poke Ultra Play, so we'll see if you are in there. I see Rotom wants to give me a power boost. We'll get that later on. Because I have said it's Festival Plaza time. I still have the Team Rainbow Rocket castle up here too. Now, I don't have a really high level. I am... how do I see? I think I checked my profile. I'm currently at rank 13. I just need 33 more coins to hit rank 14. Current rank coins, I got 65. So, let us connect online. So go here to your Festival Plaza. If you don't know how to do this, this is sort of a tutorial. Click the little Wi-Fi bar bottom right corner. It's going to ask you want to save your game, you want to connect. I want to do all that stuff. And we'll see who we can find in the Festival Plaza. Hopefully live streaming and connecting to the Wi-Fi for the Plaza does not slow down my internet too much. I have sometimes a problem with that when I'm live streaming Pokemon TCG online. We should be okay. So long, Harrison. Hope you have a good day. And, oh, by the way, later tonight, Pokemon TCG online live stream as well, as usual, on Sunday night. So, in about 8 hours from now, we're doing Pokemon TCG online live stream. My in-game name is, simply put, can I check it exactly? It's Chaz, C-H-A-S. But let's check our list here. See if Colin is in here. I do not see a Colin. Not just yet, but I can try to update. So we might have to do the friend code exchange, which we can't do while I'm in here. But tell you what, I'll go back through the chat afterwards. And, well, I'll give time for this to update too. So if you update your list, see if I'm in there for you guys. For the time being, I'm going to pop in here. And I'll spend some time doing one of the... what is it? Battle facility things. Who are you? I already talked to you, I think. That's a great photo op. Yeah, I already got my my friend coins from you. So who should I use for the battle agency? Current grade is 2. We're gonna battle prepare. All right, let's choose a Pokemon. We've got Blissey, Sharpedo, or Golurk. Who do you guys want to see me use? Okay, so friend code, I'm going to make a copy of that. That way I can put it in. It's too bad you can't add friend codes in the game. Can you? Unless I'm mistaken. I think you have to do it in your actual main Pokemon, or your main 3DS screen. I can check summary, actually. So you're suggesting Blissey. So Blissey has Toxic, Minimize, Sludge Bomb, and Soft Boil. That's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. We can do that, though. Sharpedo has Aqua Jet, Ice Fang, Crunch, and Bulldoze. And Hammer Arm, Rock Slide, Curse, and Gyro Ball. So yeah, we can go with Blissey for sure. Let us see how well Blissey can do. If we can choose. Alright. Yeah, we'll choose Blissey. Next, please ask other trainers to join your battle team. Alright, so let us see who is in here. Can't choose any of these folks. They are offline. I don't think I can choose them. Yeah. Alright, so we have a Noivern. Check this out. So Noivern. We got 3 Noivern options. I think, do they all have the same moves? Air Slash, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Psychic. They do all have the same moves. Okay, so we have an Audino. Healing Wish wouldn't be bad. And we have Bastiodon and Jellicent. So Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Confuse Ray, Iron Head, Taunt, Wide Guard, Metal Burst, and Flamethrower, Healing Wish, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss. Who should we use, guys? So I let Roblox choose my Pokemon. You guys, the rest of you can throw out some suggestions for who to use. Let's do a first come, first served. We got Noivern, Jellicent, Bastiodon, and Audino for options. And we have 3 Noivern options. They're all pretty much the same. Are they the same nature? Yeah, they're exactly the same. Because they're all rental. So let us get Gabriel, Parker, or Benunai. Let's go for someone quicker to name. Let's go Parker. I'm a Spider-Man fan. So we'll bring Parker, and Draco says Jellicent. And Noivern was suggested by Zychronium Legend. So we got our team selected. Oops. There we go. Confirm. Yes. Decent team. Alright, now let's see who we're fighting up against. Parker has been invited. Julie has been invited. Let's challenge. Gotta save the game. Okay. I like how they say you gotta get in proper costume. All they do is put sunglasses on you. In fact... There we go. Now we're prepared. Let me introduce the trainers who will battle along with you. Let's build a friendship. Sounds good. Let's build a friendship. Sounds just as good. We gotta fight a preschooler. I mean, I guess. Battle number 1 start. Who do I like more, Carnage or Spider-Man or Venom? Definitely I'm a Spider-Man fan above those two. I'm always more about like the heroic types than the villain types, so Carnage is like my least favorite of those 3 just because of how like dangerous he can be. Venom I like because he kind of goes back and forth. He sometimes helps good guys, sometimes helps bad guys. What I really think is interesting about Venom is there was excuse me, there was a game I saw where Venom symbiotes took over. I think it was called Web of Shadows, and Venom symbiotes took over a bunch of characters. Venom took over Wolverine. So we had Wolverine Venom. That is scary. Can you imagine the power of Wolverine with like the claws, the indestructible skeleton covered with Venom symbiote? Yeah, Venom is basically like the Vegeta of the Spider-Man series. He's like the anti-hero, the negative version of it. Boosting your defense? Go ahead. Oh, come on. Well, we're just gonna get to see another Pokemon in play. Go, it is Noivern. Go, Parker. Park this thing, would you? So we got Air Slash could flinch them out. Do you have Inner Focus? I know you can get Scrappy. Let's try and flinch you, see what happens. Dizzy Punch, don't confuse me. Well, if you're gonna go Dizzy Punch, let's test to see if they have Scrappy. We're gonna go to a Ghost type. Let's get Julia's Jellicent in here. So would Rain Dance help us? It would actually hurt our Flamethrower, so I might not want to use Rain Dance. You're Scrappy, I see. Chip away. Ow, man, this thing hurts. Alright, do we have any way to protect? Nope. I'm just going to... I'm going to switch back into our Blissey because we can heal up. What is your ability anyway? Not sure if it has the... It wouldn't have Regenerator, would it? Might be... What is that ability that switches out and heals up? Or heals status? I forget. I can't think of it. Which of the 3 original movies do I like most? I think, yeah, Spider-Man 2 was my favorite of those because it just, like... Spider-Man 1 was... It was good. Like, okay, we'll talk about Spider-Man 2. I really liked those fight scenes they had. It was pretty crazy. Just, I felt it was more... What's the term? I don't know. It felt more believable, more realistic. Talking about a guy who dresses in red and blue and climbs on walls and stuff, right? Realistic, sure. But Spider-Man 1... I compare Spider-Man 1 to The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. To me, story-wise, although I didn't like the movie as much, Amazing Spider-Man, I felt, had a better story, or at least a better villain, let's say, than the Green Goblin one. Because in The Amazing Spider-Man, we had Lizard, who was basically created from Spider-Man or Peter Parker's blood. So, in the first one with Tobey Maguire, it was basically like, because Spider-Man was the only one with the power to be able to stop Green Goblin, he took it upon himself. Because he was the hero, right? And that's all well and good, but there wasn't any sort of personal connection. He's not, you know, I you know, in Amazing Spider-Man, he created the lizard. So that was a personal investment in him. He had to stop the lizard because it was his fault. Green Goblin wasn't his fault, but it was simply he was strong enough to stop him. So that's why he did it. But just a lot of Amazing Spider-Man I didn't really agree with because, but yeah, I like Spider-Man Homecoming. That was an awesome one. That, again, that was sort of like he created. Did he create? No, he didn't create the villain there. Vulture just decided to go his own crazy way the way he did. This is gonna hurt. I'm sorry, Parker. Oh, no. So with special attack up, and we saw Shadow Ball. Blissy's sleeping. This might be just a forfeited battle. I don't think I can pull through this one. I was looking at the trainer. Who is that? Oh, that's me. I forgot I changed my clothes. Let's just Toxic. We got special defense, so we can handle this. Wake up, Blissey. Yes! Toxic. I gotta start healing up now. Yeah, we're talking about Spider-Man during a Pokemon stream. Sometimes you just gotta do that, because like when you're doing stuff on screen that is just like a simple basic battle, I could be like, alright, so my tactic is I'm going to use Minimize and I'm going to Sludge Bomb and stuff like that, but it's like, you guys can see what's happening on screen. It's cool to have more of a chit-chat going on about wider things. People that are here to watch the live stream and watch Pokemon, you got the footage. Other stuff like conversation, chit-chat, you got my webcam on the other side here, so something for everybody, basically. But what was I saying? Yeah, I didn't really like... Okay, talk about Uncle Ben in Amazing Spider-Man. He was a jerk. I don't really see Uncle Ben as being mean like that, and it just took me out of the movie, because like that's not the Uncle Ben that I know. So, just a lot of the characters, personally to me, seemed off in Amazing Spider-Man. But hey, we won. Cool. Even distracted while talking about Spider-Man stuff. Cool. Oh, like I said. So you never saw Spider-Man Homecoming, Zycronium Legend says. You actually got spoiled by people. Oh. I think I heard some spoiler type stuff. But like I said earlier in this live stream, I actually like going, I don't like spoilers, but I don't mind spoilers. I can generally sort of distance myself from what I've been told and still enjoy things fresh. Something that I really liked though was, now this might harken back to the time when I actually have a Spider-Man costume I made for cosplay. Not quite fitting into it these days. I gotta get back into shape, but I did have a cosplay. Well, I technically still do have it. Oh, it's hanging in the back room. I thought it was on the door here. But, I think it might actually be on my Twitter, too. So we're gonna have to switch. We're gonna go into our Noivern. But it might harken back to the days of me wearing the suit that I sort of had the spider instinct when I was watching Homecoming. The part where he climbs up, okay, wait, spoilers. If you haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming, you don't want to be spoiler about a sort of minimal aspect of the movie. Don't listen to this next little part. Mute the audio. Come on, you poison me? That's an air slash waiting to happen. But when he was climbing up the Washington Monument, and he couldn't break through the window to save the people because he needed more, the computer said he needed more impact, then the helicopter flew up. I was like, I can see what's about to happen. I could visualize. He's going to jump over the helicopter. He's going to web onto it. There you go. You see the web hand. And he's going to go underneath to get that extra momentum to shatter through the window. And that's exactly what he did. I was like, I could see it happening. I knew that would happen. Oh, sweet. So I was kind of happy about that. So if Uncle Ben said to me, Draco says, if great power comes with great responsibility, I'd be like, nah. With great power comes great irresponsibility. That leads into the whole Venom angle of things. I mean, if that's what you want to go for, I don't think I'd have the power to stop you. I don't think anyone would have the power to stop you, of course. Your favorite hero is Iron Man, Zycronium Legend said. I've never really thought much of Iron Man, to be honest, until the Robert Downey Jr. movies. And then I was like, this man is awesome. I remember seeing Iron Man was... he was in the animated series for Spider-Man. He would appear every once in a while, and he didn't really grip me as a really cool character. He just he seemed like a generic, oh, I'm a rich hero. He basically was kind of like a Batman type of guy who had the responsibility of being the hero and the money to back it up. But he never really gripped me. But once you see the more life and more personality that Robert Downey Jr. puts into his performance of Iron Man, I really like the character. He is hilarious. He's awesome. I love how he's always giving nicknames to people like Loki is Reindeer Games. He meets Thor, he calls him, what was it, Point Break or whatever. Just, it's hilarious. Underoos! And then Spider-Man flies in his big onesie. That was hilarious. Yeah, so I like Iron Man now. He's pretty cool. I would definitely say he's one of my favorite of the Marvel characters. Of all the superheroes. I'd say my favorites overall, as far as like the Avengers go, because I'm a big fan of the Avengers, and who can't wait to see Infinity War on April 27th, which is actually 4 days after my birthday. So I know what I'm asking for a birthday present. But yeah, I can't wait to see that. As far as Avengers go, my favorites would have to be Iron Man and Hulk. I know the most about those two characters, and Black Widow for reasons. But the other ones, like, I think Thor is cool. And, alright, we got some super effective Mud Bomb for you, but let's Toxic first. So yeah, Thor, I like him too. Captain America is pretty cool as well. I'd say they're on like my second level. But what I really, really liked about the Avengers, the first one, is that, okay, so we have Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Captain America. These are all super powered characters. We also have Black Widow and Hawkeye. Basically kind of like, you know, normal people with extra skills, but like as far as power-wise goes, they're not super top tier. I didn't think they were going to have much to like contribute, but the way they had that movie set up and it was written and everything, they really held their own in those scenes and those battles and stuff. And I was like, I'm impressed that they had a chance to be shown off as well as they did, which is really nice. So I'm gonna get caught up on the chat here. I just rambled on a whole bunch of stuff about Marvel characters. Zycornium Legend, you're watching Flash a lot on CW. You love Flash from the Arrowverse. I haven't actually seen any of the TV series of superheroes. I probably should. I've heard some good things about Supergirl. Well, there's the whole Arrowverse, like you say. Arrow, Flash, and there's another one, isn't there? I could say Daredevil, but no, that's Marvel. You're talking the DC stuff. And Draco asking, am I Canadian? I am totally Canadian, eh? Did that thing just slack off? I'm not paying attention whatsoever. Alright, we're going to switch. We're going to bring in our water type. Let's go ahead. I got to take this thing down as fast as I can. Legend of Tomorrow is the other one. Okay. Now, what's that one about? I have heard the name. I just don't know exactly who the characters are. Is it supposed to be sort of like a Justice League kind of thing? Oh, you rested. That's what you did. But now you're sleeping. And you're not poisoned anymore. But we got us a Hydro Pump. I think we can do some good damage here. Or we could miss, is the thing. And, oh, you're still waiting for the trade. Okay, so let me finish this fight and I will hold off this challenge for the rest of the day. I gotta fight one more person, but I'll save that for later. I think I can still go back into the the Festival Plaza. Get out of here, Embor. We got Poke Ultra plays Roblox waiting for a trade. Yeah, what's weird, Draco, is people have told me that I have an accent, a Canadian accent. I honestly don't hear it. I hear people from, you know, in the United States talk. I hear my own voice kind of thing, you know, my own words. But people have said, in Canada, we have an accent. And I don't know what that's about. I mean, about. Saving the adventure. Alright, save the game. Come back in here in a little bit. So, let us fire up the list of people once again. We'll see, is Colin in here? It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. So, do you guys know, is there a way I can add in a friend code here? Or I will have to, yeah, I'll do the friend code, I'll have to put the friend code in on the main screen. So what we're going to do here, just 1 second. I'm going to write down the friend code here in a little text box. Let me just switch over to something else here. What am I looking at? Bear with me, that is not what we're looking for. I'm going to add another scene. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. I guess that's all we can have. So what we're going to do... What's the quickest way to do this? Alright, let's go here to a new scene. I'm gonna open and just put my webcam. If I can. Where it is? Where is it? Here it is. Okay, we're gonna put this just on a screen by itself. Alright, so I'm gonna exit out of here. I'm gonna go all the way back out. I'm gonna put in the friend code, and then we can do the trade. So let's get out of the Festival Plaza for the time being. What I want to do, too, make all you folks my VIPs once we do these trades and stuff as well. So that way, like, how does the VIP thing work? I think it makes it so that they'll be first selectable in your lists. Okay, we're going to exit out. We're going to go to our friend list. Or would I have even needed to close the game, I wonder? I probably wouldn't have. We're wasting so much time. But as soon as we do this trade, I think that's going to be it for the live stream, because now I'm just getting, like, things are slowed down so much. We're coming down to the end. I mean, if you guys don't mind this, that's cool. But I do got to take care of some stuff for the day. I got to get myself prepared for... Where's my friends? There we go. For some Pokemon going. If you don't know, in Pokemon Go this coming Friday, I have an EX Raid Pass invite. So I gotta get myself prepared for Mewtwo. If it's Mewtwo, it might actually have changed by right now. What do you mean I'm not online? I'm online. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna add in the friend code. And there we go. So this should be good. I'll put in the name. Have you put mine in too? Because if not, like I said, you can find it on my Twitter there. So it says you've been registered as a friend. Still waiting for confirmation. Let's make sure I got the number right. Yeah, I got the number right in there. And Harrison, I'll add you in as well since we are already here. If anyone else wants to throw their friend codes, feel free to since I'm already here. Please wait. And Harrison is the in-game name. Okay. I don't think the in-game name is as important now, because I think what happens is once the numbers do sync up and connect, then it updates the name that you put in with whatever their 3DS name happens to be. Okay, so the 2 friend codes have been registered. I'm just waiting for confirmation. So for right now, what I'll do, I'm going to pop back into Pokemon Ultra Sun. We'll go back to the Festival Plaza. We'll give it a few minutes and see if we can connect. If not, I'm going to have to end off, because guess what I haven't done yet today? Haven't had breakfast yet. As I said, I was off to a late start, but I had to get this. Oh, Draco, I just missed it. So I'm going to get to test this. I'm going to see, while in-game, if I can go to the friend list and add you now. So you're going to be my guinea pig if you don't mind that. And if I got to close out the game again, I will do so. But yeah, late start, didn't get breakfast yet. I wanted to roll out of bed as quick as possible to get this live stream ready for you guys. Because if I want to be a serious YouTuber, I got to realize the schedule is important. You know, if you guys are waiting for a particular time to watch something that I'm putting up there that's live, I got to be as on time as possible. It's about... I can go to the friend list here. Okay, sweet. I don't need to close the game. It's about... it's like if, you know, for example, Infinity War is coming out on the 17th. So, or 27th. If they were late, people wouldn't be happy about that. Not that I'm comparing myself to Marvel Studios, of course, but it's just the same general idea. Alright, so my friend code, just check out the description and go to my Twitter. There should be a link in there. If not, just look up Twitter at Professor Chaz, and my friend code is in the description. Actually, I can put it in the chat now because I'm on the friend code screen. Okay, 2595. Just putting Draco's number in right now. So, Youth Day puts up a very good point, saying, so do I battle without showing it on screen? I actually will show, for the live streams, I will show the battles on screen, but eventually, when I start doing some like serious teams, I'm going to be doing pre-recorded, and that way, you won't be able to see what's happening in my screen, so you don't know what I'm choosing. But for right now, live streams, we're just all hanging out, having fun. I don't care if people are going to be, you know, what they call screen peeking and seeing what I'm going to be doing. That's all well and good. We're just here to have some fun. Do I like reading books? This is an interesting question Rotom has posed to me. Had to switch back to the scene here. It's an interesting question that has been posed to me before by Rotom. I like to, I just don't do it. You know, I'm not opposed to it. So I'm going to say I do like reading them, even though I really should do it more often.
That means you enjoy reading the Pokédex too, right?
Your Pokédex creeps me out, Rotom, to be totally honest. But I still like reading it sometimes. I didn't grab my friend code. Where's my phone? I'll get my Twitter fired up for you guys. I'll find my friend code for y'all. Let's go. What do we get? 2 Roto encounters. Alright. My friend code. I'll type it into the chat. In fact, here's what I could do. Check this out. Live editing. It's going to be so sweet. I'm going to add... Well, that's pretty big. Let me fix this up. I got so many things on the go. Keyboard, phone, 3DS, friend code. Here we go. Let's make that smaller first of all. There's the first part of the friend code at least. So... Okay, first part, second part coming up here. Where is it? Sorry for being all super unprofessional here, but at least hopefully you can see the number. We're going to move it so you can see it properly. So there is my friend code right on screen. You guys can't see that, right? Let me just double check to make sure we can see that. Yep. Feel free to throw that friend code right on in, and I'm going to head into the Festival Plaza right about now. In fact, I should plug my phone in. Ah, the plug's on the other side of the room. No time for that. I gotta get into the plaza. Let's go. Alright, we're back in. So Poke Ultra Plays has me added in. Alright, sweet. Where can I put this friend code so that... can I put an outline around it? I think I can. One sec. Outline, yes. We're gonna make it kind of thick. I'm gonna get the thickest, I guess. And let us make it bold. You guys can see it better, and we'll move it. If I can. There we go. There's my friend code. Perfect. Look at that. And if I need to, I can just pop it away. Haha, sweet. Alright. I have learned a thing today. Look at me being all super professional, slowly but surely. Back onto the Wi-Fi we go. So, we're looking to do a trade. I'm not sure what all I have available super tradable, but we'll take a look what's in the PC. I do have a couple of extra Ultra Beasts. I can trade maybe a duplicate away. I can even maybe trade a shiny. I'm not really into the whole, I gotta collect every shiny there is. I don't mind trading away. What is this exclamation point? What does this mean? Oh, a photo! Celebration cake. Look at the Victini! It's a shiny Victini. Look at that donut! Oh, that's all cool. Alright. So, hello Nightmare and XXX. You're looking for shiny, or sorry, you're looking for Suicune and Landerson wormholes. Anyone want to trade, or anybody want some shinies? There you are. Alright, we're going to send you a trade request. How do I do that again? I got to hit the trade button, don't I? And Gabriel's asking for a link trade as well. Wait, is that you? Isn't Gabriel the one that we used in... Is Gabriel someone in the chat? I've never seen the name in the battle agency. For right now, I do know that Colin's waiting for a trade, so we'll start off with Colin. There we go. The long-awaited link trade has begun. So let's see what is available for trade. And if anyone else in there does want to do a trade, let me know down in the chat. And we'll just finish off with some trading for right now. And I guess that's going to be it. I did the warp ride, didn't I? Yeah, I found Nihilego, right. I had to stop and think, what did I do in there? Colin accepted. Nice. Are there any particular Pokemon that you're looking for? So let's go over to my very first box. Well, there's Ultra Beasts here. I have available a Guzzlord and a Xurkitree. Those are available for trade. And what else do we have? These are all some like basic Pokemon. The legendaries I'm probably going to hang on to for now. Shiny Lugia, very cool. Yes, go ahead, show off what you have there, just so you can show it off on the channel. You know, I don't necessarily expect you'll trade certain things, right? But if you want to show off some cool collectibles, cool legendaries, you're welcome to. And AU, we got your friend code in the chat. Okay, so right now, I'm kind of stuck in the online, but I'll go to the friend list in a little bit, and I can pop it back in there. So we have a shiny Groudon holding that red orb, very cool. That primal black reversion of shiny Groudon. A golden Hoopa. Very nice. I didn't even know what that shiny looked like. Well, that is cool. So, what do we see in my box here? What is tradable? I'm going to keep all my legendaries. We have a shiny Yveltal up there as well. That's a shiny Palkia, right? Yeah, because the usual one is more like this. Still holding that gold bottle cap, too. I haven't taken that off yet. Alright. So what are you looking to get there? I'll see what I have available. And Air AU would like to trade as well. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll have to disconnect, go to the friend list, add you in, reconnect. We might have to wait and do more trading. I'll do 2 trades right now. And we'll do more trading in like another live stream. If you want, what I can do is, for tonight's Pokemon TCG Online live stream, which is going to be in about, let's say, 7.5, maybe 8 hours time. Stack Attacker. Cool. I will maybe do some Pokemon Ultra Sun stuff as well. I'm doing a little bit of battling and maybe not battling right now. I'm doing a little bit of trading right now, but I might hold off after, like, say, 2 trades. All right, so let's move things along. What would you like to trade there, Colin? We've got people waiting. I've got shinies, too. I can trade off some of these shinies. I've got a Drapion. Look at that. I like the colors of shiny Nuzlockian. That's pretty cool. So you're going to offer Celesteela. Do you have any requests for anything? These are all shinies here, and they're all up for grabs. I could trade... do you need one of the Ultra Beast? I can give you... Well, I don't know. Guzzlord. Well, we have 2 Blacephalon. Do you need a Blacephalon? So you want a legendary. Would you take an Ultra Beast? Because where I only have one of each legendary, I want to keep them for when I have to go hunting for the other ones. Because I can trade you one of the Blacephalon, because you would have... Celesteela comes from Ultra Sun, or Ultra Moon, correct? Yeah, because I have Kartana. Yeah, shiny Heliolisk is pretty crazy looking, isn't it? Look at this thing. Let's just check the summary. I want to see when it opens up its... What is it? The neck frill. Look at that. Let's look at all the shinies here. We've got a shiny Nuzleaf. Being all acrobatic there. Nice purple shiny Magcargo. Hello, DR Clash Royale Pro. Welcome back to the chat and live stream. We're pretty much near the end of it for today, though. I'm going to do like a couple of trades, I think, and then we'll end off. Yeah, if you want, I can trade you that one there, Air AU. I managed to get a Floatzel recently as well. Some of the natures are actually pretty good. And unlike in Pokemon Go, I've got a shiny Altaria. But I've seen some people with those. I like Crustle. Look at this. Crustle looks like, if you look at the face, doesn't it look like Kermit the Frog? A shiny Crustle. I think it looks like Kermit the Frog. I'm going to keep Cresselia. I only have that one. So legendaries, I'm going to say right now, are off the table. I have only one Charizard. I'm keeping him because we'll take a look at him just to show him what he's all about, or show you what he's all about. I have, actually, I'll start doing some breeding in Pokemon Ultra Sun at some point. I do breed starting Pokemon with kind of decent moves and stuff. But Blaze is my guy. Look at all the work I put into him, all these ribbons. He stays with me for sure. He's often lost in thought, too. But what do I have available? That's a pretty cool shiny Giratina. Are these all from, like, hunting in the wormhole, or were these things that you had already had along the way? Yeah, it's pretty cool, Air AU saying that. It's cool. Fire types can hold Grass type Z Crystal. That's what I have with Blaze, as you probably saw here. because he has Solar Beam for his attack, and that allows me to use a Bloom Doom without charging up. So I have a 1-turn surprise attack of a grass move if they send in like a Golem or, say, a Swampert or something like that. Basically, without a Focus Sash attached, Blaze 1-hit KOs them. And then we have our, what is it, Solar Beam if we need to make use of that. So I only have 1 Kartana, but I can get more, so I will trade you that for your Celesteela if you want. Too bad I can't give it the bottle cap here. What I gotta do is start preparing trade Pokemon with cool items to give out. So we can trade an Ultra Beast for an Ultra Beast if you like. Let's do this. And this is kind of cool because I can't get Celesteela. Well, I do have it in Pokemon Moon, but if you're looking for Kartana here in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you're welcome to it. It'd be kind of cool eventually to also Wonder Trade these away. Just to have someone like... Could you imagine being like a new player in the game? You're like, oh, I caught what's the first thing? Yungoos. I caught a Yungoos on Route 1. I'm gonna Wonder Trade it. And then you get like Guzzlord. Mind blowing. I imagine people that do Wonder Locks would have something interesting happen like that too, if they're lucky. Alright, so we have a Great Bald Celesteela coming on in. And take care of your Kartana. Do you think they're ever gonna put evolutions for Ultra Beasts other than, Poipole and Naganadel? Do you think we'll ever see evolutions for some of our standard Ultra Beasts in future games? What if they will actually introduce fusions of Ultra Beasts eventually? That will be crazy. Yeah, trading the first Pokemon in a Wonder Trade, you get an Ultra Beast back would be wild.
Celesteela, the launch Pokemon. One of the dangerous UBs, high energy readings can be detected coming from both of its huge arms.
And it is pretty tall, 30 feet tall. You know what I really miss? In, what was it? In Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, the Pokedex had a thing that you could look at all the Pokemon based on their size compared to the player. I miss that, because when you see Wailord, it takes up the whole screen, and it goes great, super slow. And then I think the next one is like Numel. It was hilarious. Alright, so that is a trade complete. Let's go for one more trade. So, Youth Zay, can't wait to battle. You're a YouTube trainer, as you have battled almost every YouTube trainer, and we'll see if I can stop your streak. Admittedly, I am not super competitive, so you probably will be able to beat me as well. I don't mind, though. I'm having fun with the game. Eventually, like when I do the online competitions, I do prepare, in my own limited fashion, competitive teams, but not always the case to be able for me to win. Alright, so let us see. Oh, that's what this is, okay. Does this mean I've looked at their photo? Or is it, can I only see one photo at a time? Hang on, wait a minute. I see what I do. I highlight them and hit Y to see their photo. Okay, that's what this is all about. You evolved into the Dawn form Lycanroc. Dawn? Dusk. Dusk form Lycanroc. Dusk? Yeah. No, wait, what is it? Midday, midnight, dawn. That's right. Yeah, because there's Dusk main Necrozma. But then there's Dawn Wings Necrozma. It's the Dawn form, isn't it? Or is it Dusk? I swear I am a Pokemon professor. I just don't remember this. Alright. So, let's see right now. So, Youth Zay, if you want to battle, we'll do a battle. We'll end off this with a... No, we did say trade, right. So, let's see. I gotta exit out of here. Just one sec. I gotta go off the internet. Can I actually just do it like this? Hang on. I'm gonna disconnect briefly. I'm gonna go back to my friend list here on the main screen. I'll add in Error AU. Where's my cursor? Where's your friend code? There it is. Okay, so we're gonna do some sort of live editing, so to speak. We'll add in a new code. Oh, there's Colin. Awesome. We're gonna register via the internet. And there we go. Okay, so that is Error AU. So we'll do one final trade, and then I gotta get You've already added me. It's Sans. Or would you pronounce it Sans? I'm quite sure it's Sans. Or would you pronounce it Ness? You guys know about that little rumor about Undertale being some sort of continuation of Earthbound. It's got some merit to it, that theory does. At the end of the series, want to trade all my Pokemon? Absolutely not. Especially since I'm bringing Pokemon in from way back in Gen 3. I ain't losing those guys. What I could do, though, if you guys want, I could wonder trade the Pokemon that we used during the playthrough as far as the ones that we caught in this game. Would you be interested in that? Getting, let's say, you know, YouTube star Pokemon? Like Robin Hoot and stuff like that? We could consider something like that. Alright, so let's find Error AU. My little yellow light is blinking. We got someone coming on here, it looks like. Don't see it just yet, so we'll give it a little bit. Alright, so you say will give your friend code there. Okay. So, I'm not sure who that is. That's the problem with this, too. I don't know exactly who all is doing the trade, because like it should show friend codes. There you are, Error AU. Okay, so we'll do a trade. You want that shiny Heliolisk, do ya? I don't mind, like, my nephew and I were saying this. The shinies, personally, don't feel as special anymore because they're much easier to get. And it's like, you know, they used to be like 1 out of every 8,000 something. Then I think in this game they become 1 out of every 4,000. But then apparently it's almost a 1 in 2 chance if you get one of those swirly wormholes. And a really good chance to find a shiny there. So, I mean, the shinies are cool, but to me, just because it's a shiny doesn't make it any more special than a standard Pokemon, personally, in my opinion. Alright, let's see what I'm missing out on here. So, you say you've added your friend code. I will copy that, make sure I don't lose it, and I'll add it in... Oh man, you turned down the request. I thought you want to trade. So I'll grab the code. I'll let you send the request then. I'm going to copy Youthzay's friend code to my little notepad. And alright. So you can send that request whenever you like. I'm just going to wander around a little bit. No, you're not the one I'm looking for. There we go. Alright. So shiny Heliolisk, which you haven't been able to find. I want to get more, I would get those Ganlan berries. That's one of the things I do now, too, is search every island for all the berries, because once I start harvesting Ganlan berries, I can get dark purple dyed clothing. And that'll be sweet. So where's my shinies? There's my shinies. That's the one you're looking for, is it? The old red-hued Heliolisk? Let me just make sure I'm on the chat here. So you got a lot of good Pokemon. Awesome. Shiny Torracat, very cool. Shiny Mew. Shiny Raikou. Now, are these from the, well, these wouldn't be the Warp Ride, right? Because they are level 50. We've got a bunch of the, what are they called? The Genies, I think they called them back in Gen 5. Shiny Kyogre. All these shinies. But I think you did say you want the Heliolisk, so I'll offer that one up for trade. You get a number of Regirock. Ooh, that's a cool looking shiny too, that Regirock there. And Regice shine doesn't look that different, does it? From what I remember, anyway. Shiny Deoxys. Very cool. Can the Tapus be shiny in this, or are they only giveaway shinies? Because I know I have a shiny Tapu Koko in my Pokemon Moon game. And shiny Articuno doesn't look all that much different, does it? It's just like a lighter blue. That's a cool shiny Buzzwole too, like the green. It's I think they gave it green because it's like the Hulk, you know, this big muscular thing. It's got to be a reason, or it could just be completely random. A Magikarp, shiny Moltres. All right, so which Pokemon are going to trade for the Heliolisk? I'm basically open to whatever trade anyway. Very cool. Alright, so hurry up. Pick a Pokemon. I gotta get moving for the day. Yeah, Magcargo. I like Magcargo shiny because it is purple, and purple is, of course, my favorite color. I haven't found a shiny Swanna yet. I found a bunch of shinies in, ooh, shiny Gyarados. I've never seen one before. But no, I have, what was I just saying? I forget. But an interesting thing to say is the shiny Magcargo. I first encountered it, of all things, in Pokemon Stadium. Or, sorry, Pokemon Coliseum. No, Pokemon Battle Revolution. Ah, I was in Courtyard Coliseum, and one of the opponents happened to have a shiny Magcargo. And I remember I was thinking at one point, are the computers capable of having shiny Pokemon? Turns out, yes, they are. So we got a shiny Gyarados. Very cool. And with that trade, I'm going to have to end off things. Actually, my computer just said high CPU usage, so yeah, I guess I'll have to let it rest up a bit. I get to get a shiny Mega Gyarados in the Pokedex now, too. Sweet. So thanks for the trade, Error AU. Have fun with the shiny Heliolisk. And we'll do a quick read of the Pokedex, and we're going to have to end things off for the day, because, yeah, breakfast is calling for me.
Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon. It fires hyper beams in all directions, burning the surrounding area to ash, or Misty or Brock. There are some regions where it's called the Deity of Destruction.
I should name it Beerus. Alright, anyway, that is it. So I want to say thanks to everybody who is checking out the chat today. I'll do some more stuff later on tonight for Pokemon TCG Online, but we can do some more of this trading as well afterwards if you're interested. And we'll go from there. So if you like today's episode, of course, feel free to leave a like down below. And now that we're doing some trading and battling and all this stuff online with you folks, feel free to share these live streams on the channel at large with some of your friends out there. Bring everybody in and just start building up a nice little community online here. It'll be kind of cool. If you want to see some more videos that I have done, check out the links during the outro, which I will edit in after the live stream is done. Or you can always just check out the channel, subscribe as well if you like. Get some more Pokemon content from Professor Chaz. With all that, it is time to end off. This was almost a 2-hour live stream. It's time to go rest up a little bit, and then I'm off to do some Pokemon going. So have yourselves a good day, everybody. Thanks again for watching and tuning in and participating. And until later on tonight with Pokemon TCG Online, I'll catch you next time. Have yourselves a good day. Until then.